It is now time, ladies and gentlemen. This is a segment that was brought up on BTL. Let's talk about the callouts. Let's grade them. Let's react to them. So I picked out a few. I didn't really pay attention to like each and every callout that was made. So I'm going to start with Alan Nascimento, who we mentioned got a big finish, submission over Cody Durden. Calls out our good pal Vinny Siggs, Vincenzo, Steve Urseg. And I got to say, I love this call out. I think it makes complete sense. They're going to Australia, it appears, sometime next year, maybe in February. And if so, that's a damn good fight to put on that card. So that's an A- call out for Alan Nascimento. Very well done. Now we get a little hairy. Although it was an epic rant, the Waldo call out of Tom Aspinall is absolutely ridiculous. Like, what are we doing here? There was a little bit of symbolism when it comes to the heavyweight division. It enhances the storyline from UFC 321. And the rant was hilarious. But the whole Tom Aspinall, let's go, we're fighting, I'm coming for you. A little bit insane. You probably should have called out Derek Lewis, who's like literally called your name for the last 6 months. You go and beat Derek Lewis, and then you rant again. You might even get yourself a Tom Aspinall. But you know they're going to run that back with Cyril Gane before, and then who knows? Alex Pereira could just jump in there at any time and be like, nah, I'm fighting this guy, and you are so out of the conversation. So C- for Waldo Cortes-Acosta, and it would have been a lot worse if the rant wasn't so funny. And now we go to Steve Garcia, who has the biggest win of his career, and then Daniel Cormier asks the question. You literally have Yusuf Zalal, who is basically saying, he's trying to tell David Onama, screaming to him, I know what this guy is going to do even before he does it. You go out there and finish him. What an incredible moment it would have been. She just goes right to Yusuf Zalal. He's like, what? You saw nothing. Why don't you get in here with me next? I don't even think he gets that fight, but it would have been a really good call out. Could have called out John Silva. He calls out John Silva. I'm giving him an A+ right now. I'm standing and applauding him. He called out Josh Emmett, called out Patricio Pitbull. I would have been okay with that. What he does just made me cry. He calls out Max Holloway for the BMF title, a guy who's not even in your division, a guy who doesn't even know who you are, a guy who's already telling the world, I'm going to go fight Charles Oliveira for this belt. This fight will never happen in a trillion years. And he calls out Max Holloway for the BMF title while Yusuf is standing right there. John Silva is in this division. And I got to tell you, I didn't think he was going to land the call out anyways. I thought he was just going to call for the title shot. So I was prepared for that. Little did I know he was going to drop maybe the top 15 worst call outs in the history of the sport. And he calls out Max Holloway. F- for Steve Garcia. F-. Terrible.